so our theme for the day, this is Pilates, right? Our theme for today is going to be rehab for strengthening our hips and knees. It's the things we always do, but we're just gonna focus on it. So what I want you guys to do, right? So say I have this like sticky mat, so I'm gonna just, actually I'm just gonna kind of pull it back here, right? So I can have my feet on, I would go forward, but then I'll be off screen here. So I have my feet in front of me just like this, right? And also I'm going to be sitting up nice and tall, on your best behavior, of course. Always you have to be on your best behavior with me. And I'm going to extend my feet and I'm going to flex it, right? So we're going to go about 8 to 10 like that, right? Just extending those toes and pulling them back. Extending them, pulling them back. Okay, let's do 8 more from here. 8, 7. Try to sit up nice and tall. 6. If you need to pillow yourself up, that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now with your feet, like, you can just have them soft, right? All I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sliding them out and in, okay? Just like you're just playing with me. Hopefully you have like, I don't know if people have, if you're on a carpet, which I can't quite see, you could put like that little, a little plastic plate underneath there. Can anybody do that? I can't quite, I definitely can't see Maureen and Katie's lighting. But okay, got it. We'll go about 3 more. 3. And you might have a really tight hip and a clicky hip, so it might have to be small. 2. Very last 1. Okay, other side. We're just gonna go out to the side. And in. All right, so this is just a little hip mobilizer, right? Katie, don't worry, I'll give you some good abs. I know my young person here is like, what? 2. And 1 more, okay? And then I'm gonna bring it in. I'm just gonna bring this knee in and out, right? In and out, which seems crazy easy to you guys. I could not do it to save my life when I had my knee surgery. Right? And up, in and out. I was like, I can't move my knee like this. Okay, about 5 more. 5. Super easy for people that haven't hurt their knees probably. 4. I'm feeling my core engaged. 3, 2, and 1, and do the other side. So this one slides so much easier, right? But as you're kind of pressing out there, think about extending your quads a little bit, right? You're firing up your hamstrings, right? Okay. Maybe 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now it's going to get a little tricky. Ball, pillow, if people don't have the pillow. If they don't have a ball, something that you can stick underneath your knee. So my knee is bent, right? My leg is flabby. All I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my leg and then let it go down and extend it, right? And as you extend that leg, you should feel your quadricep firing up, right? There. We're just working that little end range extension, right? Good. 5 more. 5, 4. It's going to build heat from here. 3, 2, 1. Now with that leg extended, okay? So put your hands down here. See if you can lift it up, right? Ooh, that might be feeling a little bit more core activated, right? Gotta get that little breath here. Good. 5 more. 5. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm feeling that. Okay, now to the other side, right? So my leg is all floppy. You can bend this knee if you want to, but I'm just gonna extend it, right? So I'm just doing some isometric stuff to warm up here. We'll get into a bigger flow in a second, right? I tell you, pretend you're in a PT office doing exercises for your knees and hips. 4, 3, there's 2. I'm firing up that quad. Very last 1, and then I'm gonna see if I can lift and lower it. Okay? Good. 5 more. 5. Quite challenging. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that ball between your knees, and then we'll start to do this little firing up here. I'm going to be doing a lot more hip and knee exercises, taking it now. On the exhale, you start to fire it down. Inhale up. I'm going to get rid of this ledge here. I like the way it feels. And exhale. I'm going to go back there. And up. Good. Exhale, breathe. So we do this quite a bit. It's our little Pilates roll back. In. Exhale. Strengthen your inner thighs and your pelvic floor as you're doing this. 2 more. Exhale. 2. Inhale up. Very last one. I'm going to roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. Okay, I just got my mid back there. Arms are going to reach out. Legs are going to go into tabletop, or they can go down here. Arms are up. Take a nice inhale breath. On the exhale, you're going to rotate to your left or right, looking to the opposite side. And inhale, bring it to the center. Exhale, I rotate and twist. This is my favorite spinal twist exercise. Inhale up. Exhale, breathe. And in. Hopefully you're having a nice end of your day. You might have had a busy day today. Hope I'm going to calm you down a little bit here. Exhale. Good, in. And I think this will be our last one. Okay, now, put those feet right down, right? Arms down by your side. Let's go right into a pelvis tilt, right? So take an inhale. On the exhale, I tuck my tailbone under, squeeze that ball, and start to lift up into a bridge. Woo. And then start to lower down. If you just got a zing in your hamstrings, it's because you need to fire up your glutes more, right? We always say that. Exhale, fire up your glutes. You can even stop there. Then you lift. I'm going to put my heels in just a smidgen more. And lower down. Think about your pelvic lock being nice and neutral. And it's going to be a nice controlled class today, which doesn't mean an easy class. It means we got to really focus on doing things slow and good. And lower down. Good. I'm going to go 3 more like this. In. Exhale. Tuck my tailbone under. Squeeze this ball. Lift up. I catch myself like not being as active in my left leg as my right, so I fix it. And lower down. 2 more. Exhale, rolling up to the top here. Stay at the top. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. And then here's our very last one. Good, in. Exhale, scoop and roll up. I'm just going to float my arms up and breathe. As I float my arms back behind me, I'm going to try to draw my rib cage down and not like just jack up and arch my back, but just lift my hips up a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And then lower down. Okay, now I'm going to do a little change here. Maybe one little thing here. I'm going to put my feet on top of the ball. I'm going to take care of this ledge here. My feet are going to go on top of the ball. They're going to be rolling out. Let me just see, you guys. Let me see this gallery view. How are we doing? You guys okay with the ball? You got something? Liz, you can roll your feet out? Okay. Hopefully, yeah, you can roll your feet out. See if you can do this, okay? Okay, so I'm going to put my feet on. It's going to be a little wobbly. And I'm just going to be, so back to hip circle. So my legs go out. I extend my legs out. And then I bring them in, right? So I have my knees bent. My legs open, but not flop and drop. Like they open out, and then bring them right back in with your knees together. Good, my hands are on my pelvis, so I'm staying neutral. Exhale as your legs extend out. Inhale, coming in. One more like this. I press out, try not to arch your back. And in. Good, last one. Out. Let's do the reverse of this. And in, right? So I'm going to extend my legs out straight, go to external rotation, and then in, right? Small. Lumbopelvic stability exercise, and in, out, and in. One more like this. Bring it in. Okay, now extend your legs, right? My heels are going to be flexed into the ball, arms down by my side, squeeze your butt, press through your heels, and I'm just squeezing my butt, right? Squeeze. Maybe your butt lifts up a little bit, maybe it doesn't. Hold it there. 4. It's a glute set. 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Okay, we're going to do 4 of these. I'm feeling the burn. Squeeze. Good, my butt cheeks are squeezing together. My hips are opening up. I'm pressing through my heels. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Good, 2 more. Glute sets. Fire up your glutes as if you're in my booty bar class. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. Very last one. Squeeze and hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let your hamstrings and your glutes go. Okay, now I'm going to do a little hip strengthening exercise, and great for your strength in your knees. Take your left or right leg. You're going to lift it up to the ceiling here. Flex your foot. Lower it towards that ball. Good. Inhale, lift it up. Try to get to that 90 degrees if possible. Exhale, lower. If you have any clicking in your hips, you could put that band around your leg, right? Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more like this. 2. And lower. 1 more. And lower down. Ooh, that leg feels heavy, and it feels like it's strengthening that leg and that hip. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on my other side. Inhale, lift, right? Exhale, lower. Good. I pointed on the way up. Nice length behind my hamstrings. Exhale, lower. Really focus on this movement. Good. Inhale. Exhale. My abs are turning into little rocks as I extend my legs. Lower. One more like this. Drop it down. Okay, put your arms side by side. One last glute squeeze. Hold it there. 3. Hold it there. 2. Hold it there. 1. Bring it down. Okay, we're going to take a moment. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but with the band. And again, you could wrap that band around if you have a bigger band. I'm going to wrap it around above my knees, okay? There we go. You guys got it? Good. All right, here we go. All right, voila. Okay, now my knees are bent, my feet are going to be on the mat. I'm not going to do anything with my butt. I'm just going to work on the muscles supporting my outer hips here, okay? My abductors. Okay, so then I'm right down, okay? Settle your tailbone down. Don't use your butt. Take an inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to press out into that band. Bring it in. Exhale, press out. A little quiver there, right? Press out. Good. Let's do 8 more like these. We'll go 8. These are just lying down clamshells. 7, right up to the side. Hopefully you're getting a little resistance there. Good. Nice and easy. Good. 4, although not really because it's starting to burn. 4 more. 4, 3. But I'm definitely feeling like my outer thighs, not my glute medius so much yet, too. I'll add that in a second. 1, in. Okay, now I'm going to hinge. I just brought my heels a little bit closer to my butt. Push my shoulders down. I hinge right up. Okay, now I've got my butt up there, so it means I'm going to start firing up my glute medius, right? I stabilize. Press out. 2. I tell you, it's all about hip and knee stabilizers today, right? Good. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. It'll help me hike. 2, 1. Bring it down and rest. Let's just take 3 big rests because I'm going to make you repeat that sequence 2 more times, okay? Ready, set, go. Lift your butt up, squeeze your butt, right? Press out. 1. Little pulses. 2, 3. By the time we get to 8, we'll want to rest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. I'm feeling the burn in my glute medius. Woo. Big stabilizer of our hips and our knees, right? And your back, of course. Glute's a big stabilizer of your back. Okay, ready? Last one. Make it your best one. Ready? Put all you got into it. I'm going to lift up. Press out there. 1. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. I'm just going to let my legs go floppy for 1 second. Take a stretch, okay? Let's do a roll up, and then I'm going to go back to more legs here. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to go, ooh, and look up at my toes. You guys are getting good at this, right? Liz, you just bounce right up there, and then forward. Okay, 2 more like this. In, exhale, roll down, nice and strong. Good. And lengthen. In, exhale, blowing out that candle, looking towards your toes, reaching forward. Exhale, lower down, 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 and lengthen. In, and exhale, blowing out that candle, and peeling up, 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 reaching for my toes. And then as I bring it down, so I'm going to be marching my knees into my chest, okay? So put your feet down, right? Let's just focus on one leg at a time. So maybe take the left, I'm going to take my left leg, right? So I have both knees down. I'm just going to pull my knee into my chest and tap it down. I'm going to do that 10 times on my left leg. And tap. 2. And tap. Right? Just keeping that top knee bent. 3. So it's definitely more of a iliopsoas kind of strengthener, right? Good. My leg is straight. It's bent. So I'm not doing the main quadricep muscle there. 2. Very last 1. Let's do the other side, okay? So 10 on the other side, we go. Good. You should feel the resistance. So it's like those toe taps, but with the focus on the eccentric versus, on the concentric versus the eccentric versus on the shortening versus the lengthening, right? 3. Exhale, 2. Very last 1. Let's alternate. We're going to go 10, alternating. 9, I'm feeling the burn in my abs here too. 8, it's definitely like a transverse abdominis exercise, right? 7, 6, 5, there's 4, 3, 2, the last 1. Okay, time to lie on our side. I'm just gonna, if you have a little pillow here, you could do this. I'm just gonna be a little lazy here. I'm just gonna get my hand right underneath here, and then keeping your ankles together, you're just gonna lift your knee, right? There you go, we lift the knee. Yes, there we go. You're gonna feel like, wow, my hips and my knees are super stable after this class, right? Very good. Hi, Liz. I like looking at you like this. 3, 2, very last 1. Okay, let's just have a little fun here because we want to open up and stretch. There. 3. Nice big breath. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling. Okay, then I'm going to extend my legs, right? So here's where I'm going to fire up those abductors out to the side, right? With a long lever now. I lift. And I know, like, you know we do this without the band a lot of times. If you're like, I don't need the band, just get rid of it. Sometimes I'm like, making me work double time here. 4 more. 4, 3. Keep that leg extended. I want to kind of work on that M range extension that I showed you over the ball or your pillow. Hold it there. Little pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it all. We're going to pulse forward and pulse backward, right? Pulse forward and backward. There you go. Don't let that leg go heavy on you. 4, 3, there's 2, very last 1, ha. Okay, let's go up to the other side now. Okay, woo, we're gonna feel these legs. Skiing season, you guys, pretty soon. Okay, so here I go, I'm just gonna go like this, all right? These are, I always call these, this is Pilates for skiers. Okay, here we go, we're gonna lift and lower. Good, 2, and 3, exhale, 4. So you see how dark you guys are really dark on my screen. I have all these spotlights and selfie lights on me, so hopefully I'm not looking dark for you guys. Takes a lot to light a Zoom studio. 3, I have like painting lights on me. 2, and then very last 1, and down. Okay, let's just this little stretch before we do. I want to give my leg a break there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. I'm going to extend that leg, right? And then we're just going to lift and lower. Lift and flex that top leg, right? You want to extend. You don't want to push your knee into hyperextension, but I don't want your knee bent or your hamstrings curling, right? Good, straight leg, right up to the side. 5. And I don't have to say go too high because your band should be pretty tight so it doesn't go too high. 4. Good. 3. There's 2. I'm feeling the burn. Very last 1. Okay. I'm going to go pulse forward, pulse backward. I'm going to take this band off in a second and do some Pilates abs so we can give our legs a break. Forward and back. Good. 4 more. 4 and back. 3, back, 2, back, very last 1, press it back, all right, oops, oh, this thing fell out. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Hopefully, yes? Okay, good, all right, sometimes when these flat points. Let's just shake this out, shake them out, shake it out. All right, I'm gonna go so dangly. Oh, just want to let them just be loose and not do anything for a while. Whew, that's a burn. Okay. Yeah, let's put your hands on your eyebrows, right? And I'm just going to bend my knees and make them all floppy side to side. Yay, that feels good. There you go. 2. And 1. Okay, perfect. So maybe you just do a little stretch. Like, let's just do a little quad stretch, right? Little quad stretch, 1 at a time or 2 at a time. I'm going to go 1 at a time. 3. I'm just going to try to pull back, and you could even use your band if you need to use it. And then other side, this is my crazy side. So I'm going to pull it. There. 2. And 1. Okay, then I'm going to put that down. Your hands go underneath my shoulders. Press your feet into the mat. Now you're going to have to squeeze your butt a little bit. And then we're going to do 4 of these breaststroke preps. We're going to inhale, lift. Right, neck is nice and long. Crown of the head. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, lift. So nice extension without hyperextending your neck and down. Everybody's going to lift up a little bit differently. Inhale, lift. If you've got nice open back, nice open hips, you could go up more. No pain in your lower back. Good, 1 more like that. So I'm kind of using a little arm strength here to lift me. And then I'm going to take away my arms and see what my back muscles can do. So arms are going to drop down. Good. Going to get all melty and gooey for a moment. Press the feet into the mat, squeeze your butt. See if I can lift my body using my back extensor muscles. It's hard. And lower down. Good. Inhale, lift. It's the best exercise for changing posture. And lower down. Okay, 2 more like this. This is challenging if you're doing them the way I'm doing it. Inhale, lift. I'm going to pause and hold. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Very last one here. Good, take it. Inhale, pull your shoulder blades back. Hold it there. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your left ear onto the mat. Put your hands behind your back. Just let's take a moment to do a cervical nod. Right? Just hang and hold it there. Hopefully these ear pods don't fall out. Okay, and then I'm going to kick my both heels towards my butt 3 times. Okay, ready, set, go. We go 1, 2, 3. Arms reach out to the side. You take off like an airplane. 3, 2, 1. Drop your right ear to the mat. Okay, nice cervical nod. Wait there for a second. There. Ready? 1, 2, 3 kicks towards my butt. Press out. Hold. 3. Hold it there. 2. We're only going to do 2 more. 1. And down. Left ear to the mat. Ready? Hands rest on your lower back there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Press out. Nice stretch. 3. Hold it there. 2. Hold it there. 1. Oh, I'm exhausted. Very last one. So right ear goes to the mat. You rest for a moment. Ready? Here we go, ladies. 1, 2, 3. Press out and hold. Hold it there for 4. Hold it there. 3. Squeeze a little bit more. I'm going to lift myself up a little bit more. Neck is nice and long. Don't overextend the neck. Don't let it drop down either. 2, 1. Push back. Maybe push back to a shell pose or a round back. And just hang and hold that for a breath. Okay? Woo. Okay, I'm going to give you a teeny flow. Okay, so we're going to go from this press back. And again, I have a tight knee, so I don't go too far back. And then if you have a tight back, don't go too far forward, right? You could just, I'm going to go between extension and then we're just pushing back, right? Nice and slow. Don't nobody figure out your ranges of motion. And then pressing forward, looking up, and then pressing back. 1 more like this. Inhale forward, and back. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to go into tucking my feet under. Just a little down dog. You guys okay with a little down dog? You can stay in child's pose. I think we all do that, right? And I'm just going to just really take a moment. Take a moment. This is a slow flow today, okay? And I'm just going to walk up my heels. Walking up my heels. Walking up my heels. Good, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it from this Pilates up stretch to, I call this Pilates long stretch or plank, okay? Try to hold that. Okay, dropping down to your knees as needed. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. Don't let your lower back and your pelvis sink. 3, 2, 1, pressing it back. We're gonna do this 2 more times, okay? I'm taking a nice stretch here. Okay, modify if you need to. Drop down to your nice long stretch. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Hold. I've got this little energy of I'm picking up my belly button into my spine. And then back. And 1 more like this. Right, we're going to hold this plank. Dropping down to your knees is the modification, right? Hold it there, 4. Hold it there, 3. Hold it there, 2. Hold it there, 1. Slow chaturanga down. Dropping down to your knees if you need to. Hold it there. And then pull it back up. Ah, that was hard, right? Go down to your knees and do it like this if you, because I'm going to go slow, right? It's going to go down to like a chaturanga hold. And then I'm going to come up. Maybe we all need to do it like that. Okay? Go down, down, down. And up. Just 2 more. I'll do one like this. Down. I'm making it hold so it's hard. And up. 1 more. Down. Up. Press back. And then walk your hands to your feet. And just melt down. Again, bending your knees, hinging if you have a tight back. And I'm just going to do this little forward fold, okay? I'm just going to nod my head. Oh, okay? You're in a range of motion that's comfortable for your back, but you're getting a stretch, okay? If you have any problems with your back. And just hold it there, 3. Hold it there, 2. Hold it there, 1, and then just gently roll it. Here we are to our single leg hold, okay? I'm not going to do any lunges or squats today. I'm just going to do balancing. Okay? So you can start with your balance. I'm going to put my hands to my heart center. Got it? And I balance. Got it? And then I'm going to just reach back. Maybe you could just balance as you tip back into a warrior 3. Maybe it's a sharp warrior 3. Maybe I can't do this today. And then you can come up. Woo. It's always the days that I go, I'm going to tape this, that it'll be forever in internet history. And then goes back. Hold it there. 4. They'll be like, look at Kathy can't even balance anymore. She was like the balance beam champion in 1978. And then look at her demise. Hold it there. 3. Hold it there. 2. And 1. Let's just try the other side. Here we go. Here we go. There. Okay, I'm going to try, again, this is all optional. I want about a 30-second balance on 1 leg would be my goal for you all. And then you can bring it right back in. Love this to do this barefoot because it really makes you work the intrinsic muscles of your ankles, which help in alignment of your knees and your hips, right? So it is all about the hips and knees today. And then bring it right back in. Okay, so just like we were doing on the floor, arms are going to be here. I'm going to make you lift up to the balls of your feet and then drop them down, right? And then we lift up and drop it down and have an awareness about if you're supinating or pronating, and think about the alignment of your knees, right, and hips. I love to roll to the outer side of my toes and not use my first and second toe enough because I am a supinator. Down. Good. 2 more, which sounds like, oh, you supinate great, but it's not good because it brings a poor alignment to your knees. Same with pronating too. Pronating is problematic as well, right? 1 more. And then we're going to lift. Hold it there. Good. Let's see if we can come up. Out. Woo. Up. Out. Very last one. I'm falling, I think. And then I'm going to roll down. And we're going to be all about our abs. All about our abs, all about our abs. Okay, so you're going to come onto our back here. Okay, we're making it full circle. All right. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go down. You guys, I'm gonna do about 5 more minutes of this class because I have to zip out to an appointment. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way down. We're gonna go right to our 100, okay? So you know it. We all know it. Legs to tabletop. You can put that ball behind your head if you want to. Have your legs squeezing together if you want it to be like this, right? I'm gonna lift, you go inhaling and exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. I'm gonna call that 30. My legs are gonna extend. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 40. Nice. I'm seeing pumping arms. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 50. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. There's our 60. Strong abs. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, 70. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 80. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 90. You got it. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. Drop it down. Ah. Okay, I'm going to put my hands interlaced behind my head, right? I'm going to curl up, and I'm going to tap and reach to the side, right? Tap and reach. It's like our marching legs, but with obliques. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands into your knees, double D stretch, right? I press out and in. Maybe it goes high and in. Maybe one hand goes behind your head. Good, 5 more, 5. My legs are peeled together. 4, glued together, I should say. 3, exhale, 2. Very last 1. I'm keeping it going, here we go. Double pulse, double pulse. Hand could go behind your head. Don't lose your pelvis here. Don't have your hips go crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there and just stretch. Oh, that got us energized, right? Good. I'm going to bring my leg across and look to the opposite direction. Yeah. And in. Okay, now to open up that leg, I'm going to make you guys work with these piriformis stretches. So I have the top leg crisscrossed, bottom knee is down, so you can see maybe go like this. Take an inhale breath, exhale, release. We'll go 8 of those. Good, so I'm trying to load your core without flexing your spine so much is what I'm trying to do. Good. Good. 3 more. 3. In. On the last one, let's just stay for my little IT band and hip stretch. This is my tight leg, so I always feel it. 2, and 1, and then switch to the other side, okay? Here we go. I'm going to extend that leg up first. We'll start, try to recreate it from the beginning. Big stretch. Bring it across your midline, right? There you go. Right? 2, 1, and then I bring it over. And then I've got external rotation of that hip. Take an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to bring it right in. Exhale. 2. Use that breath. Okay, we're not just going through the motions. I'm using the muscles of exhalation to help me bring that leg up towards my chest. 4 more. 4. Exhale. 3. Should feel nice and strong doing this. 2. Very last 1. Take that extra little stretch if you want to take it there. 3. Hold it there. 2. And 1. Okay, we're going to come up. I'm going to grab this little ball. We're going to do a mermaid stretch, and then we're going to do a little back extension over there. Good. All right, hopefully this is feeling good for everybody, I hope today. I definitely made it a slower flow today, okay? Take a nice breath. Big stretch. Big stretch. And then I'm going to rotate into there. Good. And just like close your eyes. Pretend you're just really just focusing on spinal rotation. Take an inhale through your nose and exhale. You might feel like the muscle, like your hip jacking muscle getting a nice stretch in your lat. And that's important to stretch too. 2 and 1. And then we're going to come up. And we'll do a little stretch away. Okay, other side. Ta-da. There you go. Here we go. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, we'll stretch and reach. Beautiful stretch. Go into rotation. This side is so much looser than my other side. Good. Maybe one more big breath. We'll stretch there. 3 and 2 and 1. And then come up and stretch away. I'm just going to do add-on. One little add-on with this ball or your pillow. You're going to put it right underneath, below your shoulder blades, right? I'm standing here so you can see. And then I come down. Hands are going to be behind my head. And I'm going to take a nice little extension. Okay, so ease into it. I know people are crazy tight, so if you're up there, that's okay. And then we're just going to breathe and let those rib cage pop and go. Okay. This will be our little Shavasana at the end of our Pilates class. Okay, I'm going to just get into this nice little flow where I just extend my legs out. Could take a nice big inhale. See if you on the inhalation, you can fill up your rib cage a little bit more. And exhale. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. I just love the feeling of this, of my thoracic spine opening. It feels so good. Inhale. And down. Alrighty, you guys. Alright, I think I'm going to stop the class there. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to be posting some stuff for you guys, and I will